Do you think that guy over there is Jasper in the Philippines? He wears a Boracay t-shirt, this guy here. I don't think so. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me on this evening walk through Bonifacio Global City. This is really when the city comes alive during these hours. It's, let me just check, 7 o'clock. BGC stands for Bonifacio Global City, and it's a relatively new city, a symbol of what the Philippines could be if the country would get its act together. But let's not get into that. Let me show you around a little bit. There's a lot of shops, upscale, malls, and really nice restaurants. And you'll find all kinds of products in this place, imported, international brands, furniture, high-tech gear, equipment, all the good stuff. BGC, Bonifacio Global City, was a military camp many years ago. After World War II, the US occupied this area. It was a military base, and it's actually named after a Filipino hero, Andres Bonifacio. And it's part of the city of Taguig, but the city of Makati tried to incorporate it into its city because did you hear that? Because it is a very rich part of Metro Manila due to the presence of multinational companies and just big business. I remember we talked about the Krispy Kreme here on Popeye's live stream. I think it was Popeye's live stream. Just recently, a couple of days ago. Check out that place over there. That's Nike. A couple of days ago I was listening to the live stream of Philly in the Philippines regarding his appearance on Expat Trash in the Philippines, and we had a short conversation after that live stream. He reached out to me and we talked about a few things, and I told him that I think that the ETP video about him was excellent. Don't get me wrong, I think Brian is a Philly in the Philippines. I think he is a decent guy. The problem with Brian though is that sometimes he does things that are rather, how should I say, questionable, and I think that is the reason why he has been getting some flack, not only lately but for a very long time already, regarding the content of his video. But I must say, I thought it was a good video, but I do not think that Philly is a scumbag or something like that. And I told him that I think he's a decent guy. It's just that he promotes certain content on there sometimes And I asked him why is he actually doing that, because he was like, you know, all the things that ETP has spoken about on his channel. These are all valid points. I'm on my way to Medley. That's this place here. They have very, very good Mediterranean food, hummus and these power bowls. Let me just check. Here we go. Medley is really, really great. If you have a chance to come to this place, it's just next to Fully Booked. It's a bookstore here around the corner, and it's near Serendra, the condominiums nearby here. If you have a chance, and by the way, there is a very nice car dealership down here. I think like Porsche, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, just around the corner here. But let me get back to Medley's. So back again here at Medley's, and there was a time I would eat this stuff like almost every fucking day. That's how good they are. And if ever I will put out the recommendation, I think that this is the place. This is at least for me, is a must-visit place if you are here in Manila and if you have a chance to get here to BGC, because the food here is just fucking off the charts great. I love it. I'm fucking addicted to it. I would get like sometimes I would get stuff for dinner, even lunch, and it's always takeout food, and it's really great. But I will show you. Someone is actually ordering right now, and later on I'll show you the food. Let me get back to ETP Philly in the Philippines. We chatted a little bit. I told him, Brian, I think you're a decent guy. It's just that sometimes you do things on your channel that are absolutely shitty. And I was referring to, you know, zooming in on people's, on women's butts, and, you know, all the sleazy stuff regarding walking street and all that. And he knows what I was talking about. And he basically said he is giving his subs what they want, and I agree. I think that a lot of weirdos out there really come on the internet and watch that kind of content for, you know, for obvious reasons. And of course, Philly mentioned several times, he also did that on his live stream. He said that everything he does is legal, there's no problem with that, and that might be true, but just because it's legal doesn't really make it okay. And so I always wondered, especially in the case of Philly in the Philippines, why is he actually even doing that? His wife is a Filipina, his daughters are Filipinos, he's living in the Philippines, and he doesn't really need to do that, you know? And that's what I was wondering about. But again, that's the reason why he is getting at least some sort of backlash these days on the ETP channel. It's not that hot anymore, especially during these hours. By the way, if you order food from that Medley there, I'm just fucking distracted right now because the food is really that good. I recommend you to order the lemonade or the hummus shake, and the tuna power bowl, something like that. But I'm going to show you later. As I'm waiting for the food, let me just walk over there to show you the car dealership of Porsche and Audi and a few other brands, Lamborghini. There you go. Let me just cross the street here. There you go. Lamborghinis. There are a few other car dealerships around the corner here. There's Lexus. This one here is Porsche. Audi Global City. Down the road here, they also have Husqvarna motorbikes and I believe KMT, Austrian brand. Check out the Bentley. You know, I tried to fly my drone several times in this area and did my first test flight, and it really didn't work because this area here is near the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and you're not allowed to fly your drone in these kind of areas, but I believe you can override it. Not really sure about that, as I'm a beginner when it comes to drones. I think they might be ready. Let me check if the food is there. Ah, they're getting ready. A lot of the expatriates that you see in this place are actually assigned to multinational companies who have its headquarters in this part of the metropolis. And so it wouldn't be unusual that when you hang out in this place, you would see people like Indians or Westerners, Chinese, Japanese, and other people from all over the world. Actually, a couple of months ago, I was walking down here from the place there. It's called Italianis. It's a famous Italian restaurant chain here in the Philippines, related to the Bistro Group. And I saw presidential spokesperson Harry Roque walking into the Under Armour over there. And I think that was during the election time, around, I don't know, like 1.5 years ago. And he was like with his security taking selfies with some of the people who recognize him. So my order is ready. So let me show you. Look at this. The hummus, very nice. This here This here is mine. Let me just open that. That's the one with the tuna. Very nice. And then this one here is another one. That's the sauce. And I'm waiting for the drinks, which is also very good. Check this out. Beautiful. And by the way, this here, that stuff is made out of mango. It's kind of sweet, but I tell you, it's some of the best stuff I have ever eaten. Wow. Keep this for later. Ah, poof. It's gone. Check this out. What comes to your mind when you see something like this? Eric Baguio Live. So I will wrap this one up. BGC, ladies and gentlemen, always worth a visit. I will be heading back to the province in a couple of days, stop over in Pampanga, and then back to Nueva Ecija. And that's when we will start with the live streams. Lots of live streams going to happen, and as you saw, backup channels are all there. That will guarantee freedom of speech. Thank you very much for watching.
Nice.